connaît. Mais est-ce la vérité ou est-ce qu'il a falsifié des photos? Et surtout, qui est véritablement derrière l'engagement de Catwoman et tout le reste? Les cuves volées. Peut-être Exosval?
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
Oui, on sait. Nous sachons.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Where's the money? It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Mais qui est la personne raciste de l'autre côté? C'est peut-être lui le méchant. Bon, Alfred, explication. Sinon je devrais le dire à mère. Et Lana ne sera pas contente. Mais putain, tu n'es pas Archer, Devil. Tu es Bruce Wayne. Danger Zone. Un petit Bloody Mary avant de commencer la journée. Ouais, je regarde l'heure pour savoir combien de temps dure un épisode en fait. Et je pense que chaque épisode est en 6 chapitres. Donc à chaque fois que je vois le chapitre 3 se termine, j'arrête là. Quoi qu'il arrive. Même si le chapitre 1 dure 1 heure et que le chapitre 2 dure 5 minutes. Et que après le chapitre 3 dure 1 heure aussi. Et que le reste ça dure 10 minutes pour les 3 derniers.
Don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child.
Ne le suis plus.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill had the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think. You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he?
Batman.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
D'ailleurs, je vais encore revenir là-dessus. Oui, vous allez dire, mais arrête, tu le fais chier avec le Batman qui rit. Oui, dans le Batman qui rit, les infectés, il y a des chapitres sur Joe Chill en mode qu'il aurait été engagé par les hiboux pour se débarrasser de Wayne et que du coup en fait il avait un gros passé criminel et tout, mais tout ça se passe en fait dans la tête de Batman, quoi. C'est lui qui s'imagine tout ça pour essayer de se donner une conscience. Ou alors est-ce que c'est dans Batman The Last Night on Earth, je sais plus. Je crois que c'est dans Batman The Last Night on Earth et genre on voit Joe Chill et tout dans son appartement avec Batman et qui connaît l'identité de Batman. Il sait que c'est Bruce Wayne. Et c'était vraiment très perturbant pour moi de voir ça, quoi. Graffiti. J'étais sûrement pas là il y a 40 ans.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
C'est aussi un mémorial pour les Wayne, quoi, le théâtre monarque.
Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Ce que je comprendrai jamais, c'est pourquoi les Wayne sont passés par l'allée du crime, quoi. Le nom.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back! Take whatever you want! Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this.
Voilà, c'est ce que je dis, le fait que Thomas soit avancé vers le flingue, qu'il ait tiré, en fait, le flashpoint a bougé la balle vers Bruce, ce qui fait que Thomas Wayne était déjà en marche pour désarmer Joe Chill. Et au moment où il a vu que Bruce était mort, il l'a battu à mort à main nue. Deux balles, ça c'est... 4 balles. Avant c'était 2 impacts hein, pour les parents. Et évidemment, les perles. Très connu dans l'univers Batman, ça, les petites perles qui bougent. D'ailleurs, ça a même été repris dans les Simpsons, c'est pour dire. Alors, Joe Chill, tu as.
Bruce,
C'est une erreur.
are you all right?
Il a
It wasn't
créé.
a bug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
On va y faire un tour en tôle. Donc voilà, chapitre 1 est déjà terminé, donc plus que 2 chapitres avant la fin de cet épisode. Vous êtes prévenus. Mais tu pourrais faire des épisodes complets, on s'en fout, nous on veut tout voir. Ta gueule. Tu patienteras chaque semaine pour avoir un demi-épisode de Batman. Vous n'êtes pas content, il existe sûrement des milliers de chaînes francophones. qui ont
Getting you
fait-
in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many
Tiens,
rules
mais-
we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong,
C'est le
I'm
gars qui
always
m'a
here for
agressé.
you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support,
Je crois que
but I should at
Falcone,
least
si tu
know
peux en
what
jouer
I'm
très,
getting
très
myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant
Rene
Rene
Montoya.
Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Mais arrêtez de tirer sur Batman.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
J'en ai ras le cul
He's
de
lucky
de-
he
de
didn't get
retirer
roughed
des
up
balles dans mon
more.
costume.
I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Tiens, on va dire, il me fait peur.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
Il vaut mieux pas
All
dire.
right,
Ouais,
Falcone's
je
inside.
soutiens.
Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Vous êtes sûr? Vous voulez pas entrer? Je m'en fous. Épisode 2. Les enfants d'Arkham. Peu. Comme si, putain, il t'a à peine touché, Batman. Les enfants d'Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. You showed me the door. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Est-ce que je peux jeter ta morphine dans l'évier ou autre chose?
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to suffer for what you've done.
Of course, you'd never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you? What kind of son did he make?
I'm no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side...
J'ai une question, est-ce que les moniteurs bip 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 là sont pas censés être connectés, genre l'infirmerie, pour que si jamais ça grimpe trop, il y ait une alerte et qu'on envoie des infirmières ou des infirmiers ou des docteurs pour te sauver? Parce que là, je pense que Gordon et Harvey de l'autre côté de la porte, ils ont dû entendre des bip 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 bip. Ils auraient pu entrer à n'importe quel moment pour voir Bruce Wayne en train d'étrangler Falcone en mode j'ai pas un meurtrier. Ça m'aurait bien fait marrer.
Your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it. He was one of the most brilliant men I ever knew.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents looked at...
Montoya!
They're waiting for
J'en
you in
doutais.
hell! The bastard had to die!
Elle a l'air possédée.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Putain, il était sur le point de... Oh, regarde. Le pire, c'est que j'ai dit Montoya pour déconner. Parce qu'elle arrête pas de tirer sur Batman, et puis je peux retourner, c'est effectivement Montoya. Pardon. J'ai un problème. J'ai vraiment
We are in
douleur à la
deep
gorge.
shit. I bought us some time.
Je suis pas malade,
Not
c'est
much.
juste que j'ai avalé un truc de
Word's gonna
travers.
get
et
out,
donc,
sooner or later.
j'ai la gorge trop
Why
sèche.
would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Elle n'est pas dans son état normal, putain.
This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Someone planned this for a reason.
Even if that's true, the simple fact is she gunned him down in his hospital bed.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Elle a l'air droguée.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Alors déjà, les petites vénules bleues, tout ça, ça n'a pas l'air d'être
Fresh injection
naturel.
site. That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
Qui a fait ça?
I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Ouais, c'est ce qui est arrivé.
There was a
à
voice
l'officier,
in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get
dans le
off.
truc.
And all I knew was that I had to
Dans
stop that.
l'entrepôt.
I had to. No matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing that mattered. I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Quelqu'un l'a manipulée.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Always digging for a story, huh?
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
J'ai pas le temps, Vicky.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky.
La dernière fois que je t'ai fait confiance, mes mots se sont retrouvés à la télé.
Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Pour cet épisode, Vicky, je te parle pas. Nique-toi. Après, on va dire ouais, monsieur Wayne, je vous ai fait confiance, je vous ai laissé voir Falcone, et après vous avez dit que mon sergent avait tué quelqu'un, alors que tout ce qu'elle fait, c'est tirer sur Batman d'habitude. J'aimerais que vous m'expliquiez pourquoi vous avez dit ça, Vicky. Et là, Gordon il va dire je vous fais plus confiance. Je préfère que Gordon me fasse confiance que Vicky, sincèrement. Vicky Vale, c'est une journaliste. Et si ça se trouve, elle est impliquée dans tout ça, quoi. Tout ce que je sais, c'est qu'il va falloir que je parle à Oswald de sa soi-disant révolution. C'est pas trop dur avec Elsie, quoi. Parce que quand le chargement devenait extrêmement long, il a duré au moins 4 minutes, quoi.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with 2 of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the 2 compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Ça triangule, je vois ça.
Find her now! Send a strong message! Bring me her head!
Ok, il cherche Catwoman.
No, you don't. You'll be alright. Right.
Le Skyline Club, il est alors dans la maison à Falcone.
The Skyline Club? Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Toujours au chapitre 2.
Come on, I know there's gotta be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me.
Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
You lot, come check out this office.
Where is he?
I don't know. Please.
Names. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself.
Je l'ai pas tabassé.
Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Ok. Tiens, c'est nouveau ça.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Vraiment, il le met dans son corps, ça.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Et c'est ici qu'on va s'arrêter, donc n'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre un j'aime, à commenter cette vidéo et à la partager. Je vous dis à la prochaine sur DarkOtaku Gaming, c'était Devil, à plus.